Hi guys, this is Sanders and I am back. The 12 days of Christmas was a lot. I missed so far 3 days of 12 days of Christmas, which is wild. But honey, took the COVID vaccine and I was tired. Your girl was tired. It wasn't that bad. My arm was hurting. I didn't feel like moving. Certainly was not about to put on any clothes, hence no videos. But anyways, I'm back today with 2 books. I'm a little bit dressier than usual, so you know what that means. Claris, honey. Claris, honey. Yes, I am reading. We're going to read Claris, The Chicest Mouse in Paris, A Holiday Heist, and then an unbooking. Tallulah's Nutcracker. We have 2 books today. Stick around, but first, outfit of the day. For my outfit of the day, I have on a black shirt dress. It's kind of mid-rise. I love it. This is a black, kind of a slinkier, silkier knit material. I got this from Nordstrom some years ago, so I cannot link, but I have on this wonderfully soft purple calfskin leather and feather corset belt from Atico. The Atico, I love that. It ties in the back. It's not intended to go all the way around unless you're like a toddler. But anyway, and then I have on my black tights. Again, these are the ones that I have hundreds of from Target. I love them. And then I have on Amita Moadi majorette boots. I don't know that they're called majorette boots. I don't know what they're called, but I call them that because they look like the best boots to ever majorette. Do we see them? Here, let me step back a bit so we can get them in. And so that's my look for the day. I have on some old vintage earrings from Henry Bendel. So upset that you heathens allowed that store to go out of business. Love Henry Bendel. Anyway, I still have these. And a bold lip. Oh, let me show you while I'm here. Since last week, I did a lipstick video. Here is a wonderful lipstick. It's the one that I have on. This is from Guerlain, and I love it. This would be like the cutest Christmas gift because it has like these really blinged out cases and then the lipstick. So anyways, that's my oh, sorry. And then this opens and you have a mirror inside. So anyways, that's my outfit of the day. Let's get started. Hi guys, this is Sanders. I am back. 12 days of Christmas, I think I missed Friday because I said I was going to do Monday through Friday and then this week leading up to Christmas. And I have missed 3 days. So today I'm back with 2 books. Okay. Yes, I took my booster. I was so tired. It actually wasn't that bad. My arm hurt and I was a little tired. And I just wanted to lay around in my robe and catch up on Emily in Paris. And that is what I did. So anyways, I am back and I have a double book series, as I mentioned, and we are going to get started, honey. This is called Tallulah's Nutcracker, and it is by Marilyn Singer. And look at her adorable little tutu. Oh, I should have worn a tutu for this because you know your girl's a dancer. I should have worn a tutu. Okay, I'm not going to redo it. We'll just keep going. Okay, Tallulah's Nutcracker by Marilyn Singer. I love a hardback book. It's got like some really nice, like embossed glitter on the front of it. I love it. And we see that she's sparkly. Yes, as all ballerinas should be. And then when we open it up, oh, we see our cute little Tallulah. And she says, Susu. And she's doing all of the dance moves. She's in position, honey. She is in position. She said 5, 6, 7, 8. She was showing you all of them. And she is dressed as a cute little mouse. Or these are probably one of the rats. Okay. Tallulah's Nutcracker. And here we have her in perfect position. Yes. I really appreciate these illustrations where she has her foot perfectly pointed. We can see her lines. She is lifted. I love that. She's ready to be a dancer, darling. Okay. There was only one Christmas present that Tallulah really wanted. When the phone rang, she was sure her wish had come true. And she was right. They picked me, she shouted. I'm going to be a mouse in the Nutcracker. Lots of kids tried out, but they picked me. Look. She's excited. Daddy, it looks like he just woke up. He's like, what's going on? Mommy's on the couch reading the paper. Little brother's not paying any attention, but Tallulah is getting her life because she was chosen. Yes. I I thought you wanted to be the sugar plum fairy. You said you didn't want to be a mouse ever, said her brother Beckett. He loved being a mouse. That was in our dance school, Tallulah sniffed. This is a real Nutcracker for a real ballet company in a real theater. Can I come see it? Of course you can. Lots of people will come, Tallulah exclaimed, and everybody will get to see me dance. And look, she's put herself right in the middle of this wonderful theater, and here we have the lights shining down, and she's directly in the center doing a pirouette. In ballet class, all the students congratulated Tallulah. What wonderful news, said her teacher, giving her a hug. It's a great honor. I know it is, Tallulah agreed, doing chaîné turns all around the room. That day she worked extra hard. She turned out her hips and feet in a fabulous fifth position and rose on her toes in a splendid susu. Then she jumped to 1 foot in a graceful sisson. Ballet class is fun, she thought, but being in a real ballet is big time. Maybe I'll be on TV. Tallulah could hardly wait. And here she is doing all of her wonderful ballet moves. At the first rehearsal, Tallulah stood proudly with 11 other kids she'd never met before. All of them were playing mice. Tallulah hoped that she would stand out. The ballet master greeted them warmly. And here's the ballet master. I don't like calling him that. Then he told them the story of the Nutcracker. A girl named Clara receives a nutcracker shaped like a soldier for Christmas, and her jealous brother breaks it. That night, she has a dream about scary mice battling toy soldiers. That's where you come in, said the ballet master. He showed them a hoop. Let's pretend that this is the clock you mice come in through. Are we ready to begin? Yes, everyone called back. Tallulah's voice was the loudest of them all. And here are the children. And look at cutie little Tallulah. She is ready. She's so excited. The ballet master lined them up and made them creep through the pretend clock. And look, they're going through a hula hoop here. He made them scuttle in a circle and run this way and that. And look, they're pretending to be the mice. Then he made them do it all over again and again. Tallulah paid careful attention and did just what she was told. She didn't get to do a susu or a sisson. She didn't even do a plie. She mostly scurried around, wiggling her paws. She was starting to feel tired. But when the dance master said, "Good work, Tallulah. You're a very scary mouse," she beamed. "The whole audience will notice me too. I bet they'll ask me for my autograph." With a burst of energy, she lined up at the clock for the 4th time. And here are her classmates, and she's just, practice, practice, practice. Tallulah went to many rehearsals. She didn't have time to go Christmas tree shopping with her family or catch the season's first snowflakes on her tongue. When a girl in her class asked her to a holiday party, Tallulah told her, "I'm sorry, but I'm way too busy." That's the same day as our dress rehearsal. She raised her voice so that all the girls in the dressing room could hear. "I'm in the Nutcracker, She was more than ready for opening night. Miss Tallulah said she will be the star of that show, honey. Don't even bother seeing anyone else. The theater was packed. Everyone Tallulah knew was in the audience. There were even TV cameras. Tallulah stood in a backstage room with the other mice. The glittering sugar plum fairy was stretching in one corner. Clara was in another. They both looked so elegant. Tallulah stretched a little too. She was wearing a gray jumpsuit, ears, whiskers, and a tail. She did not look elegant, but she decided that it didn't matter. "Tonight I am a mouse, but soon I'll be Clara, then the sugar plum fairy, the most elegant sugar plum fairy ever," she said. "Started from the bottom, baby." And look, there they are. Ugh. And I think she's a cute little mouse. Ooh. "Mice, toy soldiers, places," called the stage manager. And here's everyone all lined up, and they look so adorable. Tallulah hurried to the wings. She watched as Clara fell asleep. The music got a little spooky. Tallulah's stomach started to dance by itself. She took a deep breath and gave it a little pat. Then, right on cue, as Clara's dream began, she crept out of the clock with the other mice behind her. Ooh, said the audience. Tallulah was pretty sure that Beckett's ooh was the loudest. She took a look at the crowd and gulped. But she reminded herself, I'm the scariest, mousiest, most marvelous mouse of all. And with a fierce twist of her whiskers, she began to dance. She said, not let my nerves get to me, baby. They came here to see me. Then all of a sudden, she stepped on a tall mouse's tail. Whoop, whoop. They both fell down. Oh, no. Tallulah tried to get up, but another mouse tripped over her, followed by 2 toy soldiers. They all lay in a stunned heap in the middle of the stage. Lord have mercy. Can be blended into the play. Don't worry, the show must go on. The audience gasped, then giggled. Tallulah wished she could disappear through the floor. With her face as pink as the inside of her mouse ear, she managed to scramble to her feet. She finished her dance in a daze. Then she rushed off stage and hid. Look, she's like, I'll never dance in this place again. Afterward, Tallulah didn't want to face anyone. She sat alone in a backstage room with tears rolling down her cheeks. I thought I was going to be the best mouse, but I was a total worst, she said to herself. I thought I was better than everyone else, but they're all better than me. I'm never going to be a star. We never speak negatively over ourselves or our loved ones. Tallulah needs to learn that. You did the best you could. You had a little accident, and that happens to everyone. She was rubbing her eyes when the dance master came in. Clara was with him. And to Tallulah's great surprise, so was the sugar plum fairy. The dance master sat down next to Tallulah, handed her a handkerchief, and put an arm around her shoulders. When I was your age, I played a party guest in the Nutcracker. We drank some real punch, but someone put ginger ale in it, and I burped loud enough for the whole audience to hear. Tallulah blinked. Really? She said. Really, replied the dance master. I thought that was going somewhere else, Joe. 2 years ago, I played a snowflake, said Clara. I forgot to take off my pink and green striped leg warmers. The audience couldn't stop giggling. Tallulah blew her nose. Oh, no, she exclaimed. Then she looked at the sugar plum fairy. Last year, I was a flower queen. I did a lovely pirouette, and my skirt fell off. Tallulah couldn't help it. She started to laugh. The sugar plum fairy joined in. You know, Tallulah, said the dance master, in ballet, embarrassing things happen all the time, but a real dancer keeps right on dancing, and that's just what you did. Now come on and say hello to your fans. He led her out to where her family and friends were waiting. They all hugged her. Beckett hugged her the hardest of all. Look, and there's her family. They're there to support her. And as they walked out of the theater, Tallulah thought, well, maybe I'm not the best mouse or a star, but I am a real dancer. At least I'm going to be. That's right. That's right. Merry Christmas, she hollered. It's not Christmas yet, Beckett said, confused. For me, it is, Tallulah replied, and with a grin, she stood high on her toes, wiggling her mouse paws in the frosty December air. And that is the end. And here we see little Miss Tallulah doing all of her cute little steps. That was adorbs. This was adorable. Oh, and on the back, we have an adorable little Nutcracker. Tallulah's Nutcracker. Wasn't it cute? I think it was really cute. And it really shows perseverance. And it also shows that everyone makes mistakes, but we just get right back on up, okay? Who said it? Kirk Franklin. Was it Kirk Franklin? He said, we fall down, but we get up. No, that wasn't him. That was somebody else. Okay. Anyway, we're going to move on past that. Claris, darling. Okay. We are now on to Claris and the Holiday Heist. Let's get into the outfit, as we always do with Miss Clara. And we are seeing something that is very Cartier-esque. Very Cartier-esque, darling. Oh, yes. Have we discussed Cartier purses on this station? We have not. We're going to get into that later because, you know, Cartier also sells all their bracelets and blah, 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 all the jewelry. Okay, fine. Everybody's into that. But I have always thought that their bags are actually quite cute because they look a lot like the jewelry boxes. And they're not unreasonably priced when we think about luxury. We'll talk about that on another day. Let's get into Claris here. Now, Claris, the chicest mouse in Paris, the Holiday Heist, and of course, Megan Hess, who also used to illustrate for Henry Bendel. And we open it up and we are seeing taxi cabs. Oh, and the Empire State Building. Okay, so this is set in New York. And we are seeing some lovely bags here. These are, I don't see any Chanel bags this time. I'm seeing Cartier boxes, so this must be set. And New York City taxi. Okay, this is set in New York City. And yes, this is an unboxing as an unbooking as well. Okay, and I'm seeing a lovely cape. The dedication page. I need to put my children's name on this. Or put my name on it. And here we have, again, title page with the front cover. In New York for winter. In New York for winter with chic little Claris. She traveled so far from her maison in Paris. Okay, we're on 5th Avenue. We're on 5th Avenue. Oh my God, my credit card and my purse is already like, come on, come on, come on. Look at the illustration. So minimal, so beautiful. Here we have some like really pale blues and grays and white and black. And then pops of red and green and gold. Like, magnifique. Oh, y'all, I really be standing the Claris books. I live. With her friend by her side, a cat named Monsieur, Christmas would be a dream, of that she was sure. The whole family loved prepping their New York abode for the holiday season while it snowed. Well, all except one, their daughter, the brat, who could make a big fuss at the drop of a hat. Where are my other gifts, she screeched in dismay. We have to go out and buy more, and buy lots more today. While Madame calmed down her terrible brat, Monsieur pricked an ear. Oh my God. Oh, did you hear that? What fabulous news. We're out for the day to 5th Avenue and then Bergdorf's Cafe. Okay, let's discuss. First of all, we're going to ignore the brat because she is a brat. Terrible. She's got an entire tree full of gifts and she's saying, I want more. That's awful. Let's get into the decor of the New York abode. First of all, where has Claris managed to move? Did they have a home in Paris and on 5th Avenue in New York City? Like, again, I want to skidoo. And two, I want to skidoo into Claris's life. Look at this. Okay, beautiful tree, wonderful tree. Okay, let's move on from there. We are seeing a Kelly Green Chanel. Okay. And we are also seeing a gold Birkin. Listen, living life, Claris. Claris clapped with delight. Manhattan won't wait. Now to choose a fun look for this high lovely date. Whew! A fashion show was afoot as she tried to decide on the most festive look for the Upper East Side. A Valentino cape would be perfect for snow, with some fluffy Chanel or Fendi with bows. Okay. We know that I love a cape. Again, I have mentioned I'm a sleuth. I love a cape. Here we have a green boy. We have a red Valentino rock stud bag. We have our gold Birkin and a furry hat. Okay. Some furry Chanel. And we have, oh my goodness, a green Fendi baguette and this matching green ruffled confection. A gold Lady Dior, and this little red fluffy number here in the Cartier bag that we saw on the cover. And we're seeing some lovely Christmas decor and some wonderful decoration and detailing on the wall here. Like, let me just keep moving. Like, I am not going to fangirl out on Claris, even though I want to. Soon Madame was calling her driver outside, and Claris saw something she couldn't abide. Some small mice were shivering, no shoes on their feet. They were hiding away from the wind and the sleet. They asked, chattering, "Can you spare some food, please?" "Oh dear," Claris said, "I am all out of cheese." But before she could find the right way to assist, the car had arrived and off she was whisked. Claris held Monsieur's paw. She was feeling quite blue. She'd wanted to help them, but what could she do? Oh, and here we have some little mice here that are out in the cold, and they're just kind of hiding under a piece of cardboard. And she's looking at them like, what can I do to help? And here we have this dreadful child in this wonderful outfit. And then her two parents. Like, she's literally scowling. What are you scowling about, child? Like, she has the most amazing wardrobe. Okay. This fabulous, like, existence. And she's complaining. For what? For what? Ugh, she's aggravating. Put her on timeout. Make her stay home. Ugh. They soon came to a store wrapped in bows with great flair. It was magical, beautiful, New York's Cartier. Oh! And it is the Cartier building. As the brat made a beeline for jewels shining bright, Claris was drawn to an interesting sight. A man at the counter so vintage and chic. "Can you polish this ring? It's a precious antique." "It's my wife's wedding band. 50 years we are united. It's a family heirloom. She'll be so delighted." Claris watched in awe and held back tears. How splendid, she thought, to be loved all those years. And here we have the man that's in Cartier giving the ring. And we have the decor on Fifth Avenue at the Cartier. There's something so very magical about New York City around Christmas time. He left the ring on the glass, but what caught her eye? Why, a paw from a bag. It was ever so sly. The paw snatched the ring at incredible speed. Our mouse gave a gasp. What a horrible deed. Yet the bag's stylish owner did not seem to know that she harbored a thief, quite clearly a pro. And look, here's a little furry paw right here snatching a ring. And here's Claris like, thieving. A Dior beret, if you will. And look at this wonderful peplum coat. And a Gucci bag that's carrying whatever this thieving animal is. Oh, the lives of the super wealthy and rich in New York City, darling. Claris and Monsieur, without missing a beat, went after the woman out onto the street. The woman walked fast, her Louboutins click-clacking. The chase was now on, and it was nerve-wracking. Okay, pause. Can we get into it? A cape with a bow, a fitted dress, and then we have... We have the bags. Okay. Look at this. These are just, it's like a fashion show. Every Claris book is a fashion show. Okay. I'm just speechless. Okay. Speechless. Please look. A model, if you will. Models, if you will. Okay. Let me move along. She hailed a cab. Upper East? Lower West? Either way, our two heroes would not stop their quest. Quick, Claris, jump! They can't get away. This taxi's about to take off for Broadway. Look at the cute little family. Right here. I was talking about the family right there. Look how cute. And here they are in lovely Times Square. As they zoomed through New York past the lights of Times Square, no one noticed this unlikely crime-busting pair. FAO Swartz, or as my kids call, the greatest toy store in the world. And everyone is just walking so fabulously dressed. Let's pause right here because... you don't see this often, not around Christmas time, not when people are going to plays, not when people are actually supposed to be doing something where you're supposed to dress up. There is this over-casualization of, I don't want to just say the United States, but I feel like it's predominantly here. And I just don't get it. Like, y'all was talking about all these outfits you were going to wear when the pandemic was over. It's still not over. But now that everyone's outside, y'all are still wearing Lycra. You're still wearing leggings. Where are the outfits? Where are the fashions? Back to the book. A little aside. The taxi pulled up at a grand old townhouse. "Come on, monsieur," said our brave little mouse. "Follow my lead. I've a plan that's foolproof. A window is open up there on the roof." They scurried and darted from the rail to the ledge. Stopping this burglar was Claris's pledge. And here we have her going into this wonderful home here. Oh, with this thieving, oh, maybe she's the thief. Maybe she has put whatever animal this is to stealing stuff so she can afford to live there. They burst through the window and were shocked to see the spoils of this thief's elaborate crime spree. This smug cat lay sprawled in a jewel-covered nest. Liz Taylor herself would have been so impressed. He admired the ring that he's just stolen that morn, then cast it aside with the others and yawned. First of all, why did he have to be a cat? You know what I mean? This is cat propaganda. Cats are not thieves. And look, he's just sitting there with his little, he's sitting there with his big old gold chain on. This is so funny to me. Look at all the stuff he's stolen. And if that woman acts like she does not know all this stuff is here. Thieving. Claris quickly marched over and seized back the ring. "You are busted, cat burglar, and I must say one thing. You're not just stealing jewelry, but breaking the hearts of people in love, tearing memories apart." The thief startled, excuse me, then let out a frightening growl. "Get out, little mouse, or I'll eat you," he yowled. Monsieur bared his teeth and the burglar shrank back. It seemed Claris was safe from becoming his snack. He said, not on my watch. Not on my watch. With the ring in her clutches, Claris was sure they were ready to finish this little detour. As they left, she hoped they had planted the seed that the thief should retire from his incessant greed. "Let's take back this ring. It's high time we split. Cartier closes soon, so let's step on it." They hitched a ride back with a nice horse named Dazzle, arranged by their French friends, Oli and Basil. As they passed Central Park, Claris polished the ring so the man could collect it the same evening. And look, there in a horse-drawn carriage. Horse and carriage. Y'all remember that? It was nice. At Cartier, the brat could be heard from outside. Still wanting more gifts, though the bows were all tied. "I want more," the brat screamed. "It's all about me. I don't have enough. Oh, why can't you see?" Her nasty explosion gave Claris a chance to return the man's ring without drawing a glance. I wish they would, like... I can't stand poorly behaved children. And look how she's behaving. Like... As they stood on the sidewalk awaiting their car, Claris saw a white flashing darting in from afar. It was there for 1 second, but then lost to sight, and moving so fast it gave Claris a fright. The doorman looked down. All those jewels had appeared, but who did they come from? How terribly weird. Claris realized the cat might be changing his ways and giving up theft till the end of his days. Oh, look, and he put back all of his loot and all the stuff that he stole from Cartier. I'm telling you, the cat could not have done all of that. That lady was in on it. Scamming, scamming, scamming. From Fifth to Tribeca, past New York's best art, our pair taught a thief to remember his heart. And look, here's all the places that they happened to go through New York City while they were trying to catch this ring. It was time to go home as a good deed was done. What an adventure, and oh, so much fun. "Merry Christmas," said Monsieur. "Your heart is so true. You are so kind to others. Now here's something for you." Claris opened the box and found her favorite cheese. She smiled and gave him a big mousy squeeze. Her face filled with joy, and she suddenly knew there's one last thing that we just have to do. Claris and Monsieur found those mice in the cold and brought them some cheese, warmth, and baubles and gold. Claris didn't have much, but still plenty to share. It's important to life that you show that you care. What matters the most is not what you can take, but good times with friends. Oh, the memories you'll make. The new friends all laughed as snow fell from above, and Claris knew that the meaning of Christmas was love. Amen. Yes, and look at all of them. They're there huddling up. She's bought out a tree. They all have trees. They have on some wonderful furs, some decorations. They've decorated the alley. You see? Giving back. That's the whole reason. And here we have our lovely Megan Hess. The end. That was the end. You see, so we have fashions, we have a little adventure, and we have a meaning. We have significance. And it's really brought back the true meaning of Christmas, love and family. And it's wonderful to give gifts, but it's also wonderful just to make memories, even though we still want gifts. Okay, guys, so that is it. I hope you guys forgive me for being missed, for missing 2 videos. If you like these, please comment below. And I'll see you back tomorrow. And tomorrow's the last one because then it's Christmas time. It's Christmas. Okay, guys. Bye.